Cleanup from the UPS plane crash now stretches more than 5 miles south of the airport.
Oil and debris seeped into multiple waterways, including Pond Creek, but MSD crews are working to catch it. Addie Miners is live along that creek in South Louisville, where a crew is cleaning up. Addie?
Rick, Vicky, neighbors told me that they noticed these crews out here cleaning up Pond Creek as early as last week. But what they didn't know is that those crews were cleaning out debris from the plane crash. So they said once they found that out, not only were they surprised, but they were a little concerned.
My son and the neighbors' boys and things, they go out there fishing a lot and things like that. And you'll see people walking down to the Louisville Loop and fishing out of the creek and things just right off of the park there.
After learning the crews J.R. Shirelicki had seen working near his home for the past week are actually cleaning up debris from last Tuesday's plane crash, he says he's glad they're there.
I mean, if there's something that's in the waters, it needs to be cleaned up for the community, especially the young children in the neighborhood, for sure.
The crew at Pond Creek is one of several working in the Melco drainage basin, which also includes the northern ditch and the southern ditch. Tony Parrott with MSD says they were able to contain contaminants from the crash to that basin.
And one of the things that I think is very clear for the public to understand is that that basin has been isolated ever since. And so everything that has collected in that basin did not release to the waterways.
Parrott says crews have skimmed large pieces of sludge off the top of water with machines, but oil is harder to catch. So crews have set up what's called booms all along the creeks. Those booms act like a wall and absorb the floating oil. Crews also are deploying what looks like pieces of paper, but they're actually more like sponges called sorbents. They soak up all the oil and are then removed by crews. Parrott says even with these multiple tools, they're still monitoring the waterways constantly.
We ask folks to avoid touching, swimming, fishing, or kayaking, or interacting in those waterways in any fashion, and keep your pets away from the water as well.
The section of Pond Creek that crews are working on is just steps away from Nick Rodman Park. That's why Shirelicki says he hopes crews can get it cleaned up fast.
Relatively, I mean, it's used quite a bit, and that's why I would like to see some testing and make sure it's safe for the kids and things.
Now, I did reach out to MSD earlier today to see if they have any sort of timeline on when this project is going to be cleaned up. And they said right now they don't, but they are in constant contact with both the EPA and Metro Emergency Services to make sure that this spill remains contained. Now, in the meantime, they ask you please stay out of waterways in this area and to report any oil or any debris that you might see to MSD. Live from South Louisville, I'm Addie Miners, WLKY News.